Welcome to Power Play. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Show some support. I appreciate it. I thank you. I love you for that. Let's get to the action. Welcome back, baby. On that journey again. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
No mercy. My mark. Great. Today's a good day. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it is gone.
Yeah.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed.
Let's go.
And here is the late
Let's
stage
go.
and the lead.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears.
GAMINGVIDEO to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are often times, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense is set, first and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the things that I know Brian Dable and the Giants loved about Jackson Dart is every step of his career, from high school in Utah to USC to Ole Miss, he just kept getting better and better and better. How about the first QB to lead Ole Miss Rebels to back-to-back 10-win seasons in over 80 years? That's what they're getting their first-round pick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 13 at the 43-yard line.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Jukes away from 1. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Singletary. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. One play action with Dart. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A draw now, this is Swift. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line, second down. Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Throwing off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. It'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd down, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dart out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Met's got it, left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
They send a tight end in motion. Williams off the play fake. That's more of the catch out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
at their 49.
And the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he spins right by him. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 7, Giants 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Olszewski now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Caught by Theo Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Ball at the 33 for first down. What is that? Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd down. third. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff to Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Going on 1st down. It starts. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Your start now. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Dart gonna throw again. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
10, Bears 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Javon Holland there to make the stop. The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Odunze's got it right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Final throw before the break. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Makes the tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here we
go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Finds Hyatt. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He finds Slayton on the slant. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Try it now with Singletary. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Back to throw, here starts. Look at that power, deep left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
2nd down run by Singletary. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're gonna throw. And he goes down, the Bears got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. It's gonna be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Running it after the penalty. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Bears 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On play action, Williams. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Williams from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. Dodge the tackle. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Start the drive with Singletary. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To throw. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's just Singletary. Bowling finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Stevenson.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Dart setting in the throw here. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Complete to Hyatt. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now an inside give to Singletary. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Brian Dable has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So Brian Dable thought that there was evidence to overturn that call, but obviously the officials disagreed. 1st down, here's Swift. Escapes the defender. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, Williams. Steps up, and he's running with it. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
It's a gain of
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's Swift on second down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he works this to the 38 before going now. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. Got in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Gain of 31 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 7.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
Desperation time here on 4th. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now. The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready? Go!
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go!
Gives a Singletary from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now stick with Singletary. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Giants will have a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Sack! 72.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants holding a 10-point lead. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Singletary again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw is caught. And he has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
They gave up the gun to Singletary. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
2nd down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here goes Dart to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, break. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Gano ready to send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the
Gotta hurry this to the line. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for my partner, Brock Ewart, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Chicago.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All the love you guys are showing. Without that, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. But I also like you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And without that, it would be no channel, baby. Thanks for the support. And like always, stay tuned for more.